Hello, welcome to the BT360 podcast, What's Up in Business Travel, a weekly podcast where we update you on what's up this week in the world of business travel. This podcast is great for those who need to know what's happening, all in less than 15 minutes. My name is Ash. Let's get started. It is Monday, August 4th, and we have completed week 30 of 2025. As a reminder, BusinessTravel360.com is a great resource to take advantage of for everything business travel. Here you can listen to great podcasts, take advantage of bonus miles and status match offers that airlines and hotels are promoting, and even watch some videos. Check all of this out at BusinessTravel360.com. Now, let's get to the headlines. The U.S. Department of Transportation has approved the Blue Sky collaboration between United Airlines and JetBlue, paving the way for the airlines to begin rolling out customer benefits in the fall. United Airlines and JetBlue announced a partnership in May with plans to link loyalty programs, expand service into each other's hubs at Newark and JFK. The collaboration also includes interline agreement through which each airline will be able to offer the other's flights on its website and app. With the green light from the U.S. Department of Transportation, the airline said that they will begin introducing benefits in phases in the fall. The benefits will include the ability for United Mileage Plus members to use and earn miles on most JetBlue flights, and JetBlue's TrueBlue members afford the same capability on flights across United's domestic and international network. Members of both loyalty programs will also have reciprocal benefits such as priority boarding, same-day standby, and access to extra legroom seats. The airline said that JetBlue could provide access to United for up to 7 daily round-trip flights out of JFK's Terminal 6 as early as 2027, with the airlines exchanging 8 flight slots out of Newark in exchange. United ceased operations at JFK in 2015. American Express Global Business Travel will acquire competitor CWT in a transaction worth $540 million, a reduced valuation from the original $570 million deal after the U.S. Department of Justice on Tuesday dropped its antitrust suit against the mega travel agency companies. The DOJ in that lawsuit put forth in early January in the closing days of the Biden administration alleged that the combination of Amex GBT and CWT, two of the 3 largest players in business travel management services, would create an environment with too few other travel management players being able to scale services to global and multinational companies. The DOJ on Tuesday, however, dismissed the suit weeks before its scheduled September start. The companies expected the deal could generate approximately $155 million in identified net synergies across the operations in more than 140 countries. How those efficiencies may impact human resources was not addressed in the announcement. A spokesperson for Amex GBT declined to clarify. India is among the fastest growing market for business travel spend, according to GBTA. Business travel worldwide is expected to reach an all-time high of $1.57 trillion by the end of 2025. While the global year-on-year growth rate is expected to stand at a moderate 6.6% due to trade tensions, policy uncertainty, and economic pressures, GBT expects this growth to rebound to 8.1% next year. Still, India, along with South Korea and Turkey, are among the fastest growing business travel spending markets among the top 15 markets. In March, at the GBTA-powered FCM Corporate Travel Summit event in India, GBTA's regional director for APAC said that business travel spend in India stood at an estimated $38 billion. It was the 8th largest market in the world for travel spend in 2024. Now in news that impacts the travel industry. Despite ongoing global uncertainty, Booking Holdings once again reported positive results, exceeding its own expectations for the second quarter of 2025. Room nights rose to 309 million nights booked, up 8% compared to Q2 of 2024. The U.S. continues to be Booking Holdings' slowest growing region, but growth was slightly higher in the second quarter than in the first quarter of 2025. Booking Holdings, which is parent to Priceline, Booking.com, Kayak, Agoda, and OpenTable, among others, saw consistent trends in travel corridors as well. United Airlines Flight Attendants have voted down a preliminary contract that their union had agreed to with the airline in May. Members of the Association of Flight Attendants, CWA, rejected the contract, which includes raises of 26% for flight attendants. The president of the United Airlines chapter said in a statement that the agreement didn't go far enough to address the years of sacrifice and hard work in making the airline the success that it is today. According to the AFA, more than 92% of eligible voters cast a ballot, with 71% voting not to ratify the agreement. United Airlines says it is still hopeful to reach an agreement and that the vote by the AFA will result in a delay. Spirit Airlines has announced plans for significant downsizing as it seeks to overhaul its business this summer. The airline confirmed that it will furlough as much as 270 pilots and demote 140 others in cost-cutting measures to scale down its workforce in response to slimmer flight schedules. The demotions for dozens of pilots will take effect on October 1st. Spirit is looking to transition into a premium airline with improved profitability after emerging from Chapter 11 bankruptcy this past March. The airline is also offering seats with extra legroom and new perk for loyalty members in the wake of multiple failed merger attempts. Let's get to the news of new mergers and partnerships. Airline technology provider Accelya has joined forces with Sabre and American Express GBT on a program to accelerate adoption of IATA's NDC technology standard. The program, which is called NDC Fast Track, provides travel sellers, technology providers, and corporate travel buyers with resources to speed up NDC deployment. Accelya believes adoption is accelerating, noting that it saw 146% year-over-year growth in NDC volumes in corporate travel in 2024 compared to 2023. Etihad Airlines has partnered with neobank Revolut to offer worldwide members of its loyalty program more ways to earn Etihad Guest miles. Members of Revolut's loyalty program, Rev Points, will be able to transfer points acquired from everyday spend to Etihad's guest miles at a 1-to-1 ratio. The transfer will take place via the Revolut mobile app, and there will be no minimum transfer amount. This new partnership will allow Etihad Guest members to use Rev Points to boost their Etihad Guest miles balance, which could then be redeemed on flights, upgrades, hotel stays, holidays, and items from the Etihad Guest reward shop. While Revolut is a UK-based fintech company, the neobank has over 60 million customers across 40 countries. IHG Hotels and Resorts has signed a memo of understanding with Emirates Airlines to explore joint products to be aimed at small and mid-sized companies. Details were scarce, but the companies did say in a statement that they would explore ways to reach and engage with SMEs through value-added benefits and exclusive rewards to facilitate business travel. IHG earlier this year partnered with Singapore Airlines, offering corporate members of its business loyalty program the chance to join IHG Business Edge, its discount and perks program for SMEs. Now in news of new travel services and improvements. A big change is coming to the European Union airports, which in this week will start rolling back the liquid restriction for passengers traveling through security. The move is long time coming for European airports, which saw the change delayed last summer by the European Commission ruling. It will now allow passengers to bring liquids of up to 2 liters through security checkpoints at some airports across Europe. Only airports with advanced scanners will see the rule change. It's up to the individual airports to invest in the new scanners, which use CT to scan bags. Airports that do not opt for the new scanners will still require travelers to abide by the old rule. The new scanners will also allow travelers to keep large electronics in their bags. The good news is that many of Europe's hubs will soon have the scanners. Southwest Airlines began booking its first assigned seats on July 29th. At the same time, it opened up the new extra legroom seats for sale. The first flights with those confirmed seat assignments will be January 27th. This seismic shift for Southwest Airlines, long known for its open seating, came 2 months after Southwest began charging its first bag fees and implemented a basic economy fare. Results from the introduction of bag fees and basic economy fares were mixed. As a result, the airline took a hit of 0.5 percentage point in the second quarter in its revenue per available seat mile and expects further hit of 1% this quarter. But on the other hand, Southwest said that checked bags were selling at a higher than expected rate per customer, and that the rate is in the middle to high end of the U.S. industry. As a result, Southwest Airlines expects to earn $350 million this year in just bag fees. American Airlines is introducing its premium economy service on select flights between JFK and Los Angeles. The service will roll out on October 5th on the Boeing 777 aircraft, with tickets on sale from today. The airline's premium economy service grants customers priority check-in, security and boarding, plus an amenity kit, larger monitors with noise-canceling headphones, wider seats, and more legroom. Customers in premium economy can also enjoy complimentary drinks and a hot meal. American Airlines launched its first premium economy product in 2017. And now in some technology news. Apple's AirTag Share Item Location feature, introduced in iOS 18.2, now supports 30 airlines, enabling passengers to share real-time luggage tracking data with staff for faster recovery. This tech integration addresses lost baggage issues, boosts efficiencies, and enhances traveler trust. As adoption grows, it promises reduced mishandling rates by 2026. Introduced in iOS 18.2, the feature has gained traction rapidly, transforming how airlines handle one of the most common customer service challenges. ARC recently added 2 new categories in its NDC Best Practice resource, Branded Fares and Loyalty. The company in late 2023 created a working group around advancing NDC and advancing best practices, the first 20 of which was introduced in December 2024. The first new practice recommends consistent naming and attributes of branded fares across all channels, Edifact, NDC, and .com, making it easier for travelers to compare fares. ARC's best practice calls for such offers to have the same name across all channels, so shoppers in an omni-channel environment have consistent experiences while searching. Some airlines are doing it well, but others are not. Atlanta-based travel management company Teplus Travel is deploying Spotnana platform for its agents and clients. Teplus is deploying Spotnana Cloud for TMCs, which Spotnana launched earlier this year as a combination of its platform and functionality specific to TMC needs. The deployment will let Teplus introduce this experience for customers globally while traveling worldwide and preserving the personal service Teplus is known for. The deployment, which will include access to Spotnana's content engine and system of record, and will put Teplus's clients, agents, and operations teams on a single global platform. Teplus is among the first mid-market TMCs to utilize this technology. With that, thank you for joining us, and I would like to ask you to tune in again next week on Monday morning to get your weekly update. We hope that you will make this a regular part of your week and listen in while you're on the move or sitting back and sipping your coffee. You can subscribe to this podcast by searching Business Travel 360 on Apple or Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart, or Pandora. Be sure to share this podcast with everyone you know so that they can also benefit from getting to know more about what's up in business travel. You can always find more information on businesstravel360.com. Have a great day and travel well.